So today is an awesome day. That's because today is a rest day. Kind of a rest day. I'm still gonna be hiking today, but not with my big backpack. So I'm gonna go hike up really high and come back low and sleep again. And what's important about this is I wanna be building up my red blood cell count because there's a lot less oxygen in the air and you need more red blood cells to process the little amount of oxygen that's out there. So this is kind of how you do it. You go up high and you sleep low. You go up high, you sleep low. So for the next few days, this will be the pattern until my body is strong enough to go over Thorung La Pass at 18,000 feet. It's amazing how not carrying a backpack makes life so much more enjoyable. And it was the perfect weather to just sit around in the sun and marvel at the scenery. So not only was I hiking about 1,000 feet to get my body ready for high altitude, I was also on a mission to find the Praken Gompa, a holy man who lives in the side of the mountain. I read about him in my guidebook, and he's supposed to bless travelers with good luck as they go over Thorung La Pass. And I was also kind of hoping that he could bless me with a little less diarrhea. So I was wondering if it was going to be hard to find this mysterious medicine man, but no. Welcome, Praken Gompa, right there in English. Namaste. Well, this is quite the cozy little abode in here. Alright, I think this is the hangout of the Praken Gompa. I kneeled down in front of him and he quickly tied a little string around my neck, which I'm guessing is some sort of a good luck charm. He then began speaking, which to me sounded like gibberish, but I was able to make out a few words.
Good luck. Thorung La, yes. Thorung Pass, never.
No problem.
Me how 93. Me how me nam lama tashi.
Okay.
Me how 93.
Jesse. I got that he was 93 years old, but I doubt I understood right that his name is Jesse. That just doesn't sound very holy to me. After the little ceremony, I got the hint that I needed to donate some money. Not having been to a medicine man before, I had no idea what to pay. So I just started shelling out money until he seemed happy. 200? Okay. That's only about $2. Not a bad deal for an experience like this. There's no price at the door, so I'm guessing 200 rupees is good? He invited me to take a seat and drink some tea, which sounded super cozy. These are the unique travel moments I live for. Look at this little room here with pictures of the Dalai Lama and all sorts of other religious Buddhist figures, and this guy's been living here for 40 years on the side of a mountain at about 13,000 feet. And look at the smile on his face. So he has pictures of other random travelers, it looks like, passport photos on his wall, and I just happen to have a couple of headshots with me. So I'm going to see if he wants to add this to his collection of random foreigners. Would you like this for your wall here? Oh. So let me explain something here. I don't usually carry around photos of myself. They were leftovers after getting my visa. I promise. There we go. So it's pretty funny now that my goofy headshot will be forever enshrined in this little room here, along with all the other random photos of the Dalai Lama. So it's quite an honor to have my photo right next to the Dalai Lama. Thank you. Thank you. So after the best cup of tea in my life, I headed back into the real world. This experience was definitely worth the trek. I've been blessed. I've got my good luck. And look at that. That is so amazing. So I'm not a very religious person. I don't go to church every Sunday, but just sitting in that room, I could just feel this warm, positive energy. And that old man, 93 years old, he's been there for 40 years. And the smile on his face, he's just like such a happy, simple guy. And he probably has one of the best views in all of the world when he walks out his front door. And he gets to meet people from all over the world and bless them as they go over the Thorung La Pass. That's pretty cool. On my way down the mountain, I stopped once again to bask in the warm sun. It felt so good. So it's really amazing when you just stop and listen to all the sounds. When you're hiking, you kind of miss some of these secret little sounds, but you hear the wind whipping through the prayer flags. You can hear the bell and the goats grazing the fields far away. And it's pretty cool sometimes just to stop and chill. And it feels good on the body to not be moving. That night in the lodge, it was party time. On drums, we had Mike from New Zealand, and the choir was made up of all locals. The song they were singing was a traditional folk song and had verses that were easy to sing, even for a musically impaired person like myself. Sometimes uphill, sometimes downhill. Today was an amazing day, and to cap it off like this was perfect.